Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all the other episodes, stop by raprankings.com or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform.
Track 18, Something New, featuring Hell Rel, produced by Bula. Flat 7.
Flat 8, actually. It's my favorite song on this album, oddly enough.
Okay.
The intro would be my favorite song if not for the commercial they front load the song with. But as it stands right now, this is my favorite song on Killa Season, and this is where you get to tell us about Jaheim and play the last bit of archival audio that we have. So before this album came out, Cam'ron put out Girls Cash Cars as a single, and the B-side was Something New, featuring Jaheim. Jaheim, of course, has worked with Cam before. Cam was on his album. He was on Purple Haze. Jaheim is no stranger at working with Cam'ron. Now Jaheim appears on the version that was released on the CD.
Hate Jaheim.
Yes. The Jaheim hater has logged on. For some reason, Jaheim is not on this version. We will play the original version shortly, but you know what? I'm fine with it because Hell Rel cracks me up on this one. He finally wins me over with this.
He does a great job.
Can we hear, before we find out why Mel hates Jaheim, can we hear the original Something New with Jaheim, which is kind of a rare record now at this point? It's been phased out. It's very hard to find.
I hate that we're playing Jaheim on this show. I thought, he would have popped up eventually. He's probably a feature on some rapper song. So here we go.
He's on plenty of Dipset stuff, so we'll hear him. Instrumental by accident.
I hate Jaheim. Nah, I mean, I'ma tell you why I do. So pull up a seat and I'ma talk to you. Yo, back in like 2001 or maybe 02, it was my dad, and my dad had a boo, and her name was Stephanie, and now she's my stepmom. But back then it was effing with me. Let me tell you, I ain't got a problem. But back then I thought I did. So when he started dating her, I was like, man, ain't this some Listen, I didn't cuss back then, so I just growled, stomped to my room, and I said, wow, how I'm finna get rid of her? Wait, I need to explain in the verse why I hate Jaheim. Trust me, it ties into my stepmom. Nah, I mean. So Jaheim had a song called Put That Woman First, and it burst through my dad's 4Runner speakers. Now the beat trying to fade out before I could tell you why I was beleaguered by the whole situation. So I'ma just stop hating.
Yo, listen. That was something. That was something. That was certainly something. I sent you the vocal version. My bad. I gotta tell you, the fan-made mixtape of all the freestyles from this show and fake songs is gonna be something to behold. I'm not gonna make it.
What I would have eventually got to if the beat hadn't faded out is, so Jaheim had a song called "You Better Put That Woman First." And at the time, my dad had started dating my stepmom, and he started listening to Jaheim, and I was mad because I felt like I was losing my dad to my now stepmom, who's great. We're great now. Everything's fine now. But at the time,
I felt like she was taking my dad from me, and he was playing these songs. I'm like, what about your kid? Put that kid first. Put me first. Who is this woman? And I hated Jaheim for that. I felt like Jaheim was the reason that I was losing my dad. So that's all I got, man. That's all I got. We're touching on something personal now. Stephanie, if you're listening, this is probably the first time you ever heard this after all these years. I was probably unfair and mean to you because of Jaheim. So, it's
a hell of a reason to treat someone unfairly.
I'm sorry. I was young. What I say in the freestyle, 0102, yeah, I was like 8 or 9. And, here comes this stupid R&B singer putting ideas in my dad's head,
Hanging out with Cam'ron, influencing your dad. What is this guy up to? By the way, I've heard stories about Jaheim, but I should not be permitted to tell them because some people may find them offensive. So,
wow.
We'll just leave it at that. But an interesting dude for sure. Let's check out the original version of Something New before they added Hell Rel. Hopefully there's vocals on this one, or we'll have to keep hearing the story.
Hey, did you send it to me?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Oh, man. All right, here we go. All right, this is definitely going to be it. It says track 19. Unless this is an instrumental album.
No, it's off a mixtape. It has the feature on it and everything. This is it.
Okay, here we go.
Look, Ma, I don't care who you with. I ain't here to shoot the shit. You see me, you gonna see an exclusive whip.
No
Cooper 6. That's neither here nor there, but we could be here or there. You feel me? I'm Killa, so that means you're dealing with Skrilla. You ever felt chinchilla? Huh? I'll let Jaheim holla at him. Dipset.
Girl, lighting up, you're so stuck in your way. Got your fist balled up, I'm complimenting you, baby. You're too fine, need to smile sometimes. Trust me, he won't hurt you, baby.
Hey yo, she evil on the internet or watching Lifetime, but she never met me in a lifetime. Wore side 5, but with 5'9", I keep 999 for the pipeline.
All this conversation, still no confirmation. Mama don't want a relation, but I give you plenty penetration. So bring your ass home, don't keep me waiting.
Plus her eyes hot, getting my drop. She said, why? Shit, I'm like, why not? Where you wanna go? The Waffle House, IHOP. Or sit your head in my lap, meet Cyclops.
Hey, Ma.
Enough for this.
So instead of trading bars back and forth with Hell Rel, which is what he does on the album version, on this version, he's trading back and forth with Jaheim, who's just like, he, as a vocalist and as a, like, if he's writing his own shit, he just lacks any discernible characteristics.
Yes.
And, like, he's just not, like, he's not a bad vocalist, but he's certainly not a great lyricist. And I didn't like the idea of him and Cam going back and forth. Like, when that first came out, I heard it and I was like, I don't know about this. I wasn't so sure about it. Whereas when I heard Do Ya Thing, the original version, I was like, ooh, this is the sweet spot. This one was improved on the album by changing it. Because Hell Rel has some very like funny bars on here. When he said, this is love? Nah, it ain't love. I'm a hustler. Make these girls hold my drugs and my guns. Like, he's very lighthearted on here. And Hell Rel is oftentimes, like, his humor is very, very deadpan almost. Like, it's, like, a bit dark. But on this one, he's kind of keeping up with Cam's playfulness. And I like their dynamic on the track. As you heard, it's the same beat. Like, I'm a big fan of that beat. And like the drum, like that classic kind of like drum break for the drums, right? And that da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na. That's another like kind of halfway well-known sample, but like they freaked it, you know? I like it all the way around. Like, it's a feel-good track. Cam fixed everything. Like, he fixed it. Like, the
just
Jaheim
remove
version.
Jaheim from anything and you'll fix it.
I like Cam on there. I liked the beat. And at the time, I was, I didn't have the rating system, but I probably would have given it like a 7-. I was like, other than the beat and Cam, I wasn't really feeling Jaheim's contributions. Man, they cleaned this up and made this shit an 8. Like, they removed anything that was whack about it and added good things across the board. And Cam's hook that, she fly, she cute, it's a little reminiscent of Hey Ma, right?
Yeah, she ride in coops, Yeah,
now, is this a Hey Ma level record? No. But it retains a little bit of that lighthearted feel of Hey Ma. So, the closest you'll come on this album to something like Hey Ma for sure. Flat 8. I would say it's on par with the intro, but damn, that 40 cal commercial did not need to be there.
It didn't.
So I might say this is the best song on the whole album to me.
Cam'ron is this, big fan of this like spoken word-esque intro here. That's very
Look,
nice.
Ma, I ain't here to shoot the shit. I don't care who you with. I ain't here to shoot the shit. We could go here or there, but we could go here or there. I'm Killa, so you're dealing with Skrilla. You ever felt chinchilla?
It's good stuff. And like you said, Hell Rail is amusing on here. He's just saying this stuff. Yeah, Mr. Campbell, I'm kind of soup mop, and I ain't into talking unless you getting in the coop.
It's the Hell Rail who puts the drugs in the peanut butter. That's the Hell Rail you get on this one.
Hell Rail and a model sitting in a GT KISSING.
First comes love. Nah, it ain't love.
What do you say? Like, you want a taste? The only issue I have with this, the literal only issue, and you notice I cut it off, not because I was sick of Jaheim, but also the line, sit your head in my lap, meet Cyclops. All right, listen, that bar,
it's funny.
I have a problem with referring to your penis as Cyclops. I always have.
I'm sure he doesn't repeatedly. It's just for one song. It's Cyclops.
I know, but like, don't say anything in a bar you won't say in real life because it's just. Actually, that's a 10. We would be like, so much rap would disappear off the earth if that was the way things worked.
All rappers would say is Willy Woo, because that's what people say in real life, and you don't hear it in rap songs.
No, they don't. Stop trying to make Willy Woo a thing. Okay, he's just doing this so he can sell Willy Woo t-shirts. We know. I
have no intention of selling Willy Woo t-shirts until the patent comes in and I know that I'm protected.
Exactly. Yeah, look, it's a good record, and all I gotta say is, Mel, this isn't a wacky scenario. It's not wacky. It's a fantastical scenario. It won't mean anything to anyone but me. But it's me and I picture me and a girl by the name of Cynthia. When this comes on, okay. You don't know, but it's fine. You want to move on? Oh, don't leave me here like I'm crazy. Okay, don't just try to make people think I'm crazy. They know I'm the sane person on the show. Okay, and when I say something,
speaking, we have a deeply unhinged man who is a danger to himself and others on board. I'm going to need you to go inside of your rooms and lock yourselves in, and I'll let you know when it's safe to come out. Okay, we are going to get this man off the ship, and we're going to bring safety back to the ship. There's a deeply unhinged
running
man
around a ship unhinged
on the
like
Rocks
a giant
energy drink. He smuggled in illegal contraband, some Mahalo energy drink, 0 sugar. Okay, we gotta get him
off the Zoa.
We gotta throw him off overboard and get back to the way things were before this maniac took over the ship. Remember, lock yourselves in the room. Do not answer your doors. If anybody claims to be working with or for the ship and they need access into the room, it is not true. It is him. That's him. Do not answer the door at all. Do not entertain any interruptions or disruptions as we get this freak off of this boat.
I am sane. You know, this is not something a sane person would say. I am sane. Listen, you just trust me. It's okay. Everything's fine. We can move on.
It's the sequel to I Am Sam with Sean Penn, where Mel will try and fail to play a sane person in the film. Or perhaps the whole thing is Sean Penn played someone who was like mentally retarded in I Am Sam. Maybe you play someone who's totally sane, and the same way that they praised someone who wasn't mentally retarded for being able to play with the nuances of someone and respect to that community of people, you know, perhaps sane people will feel seen as this insane man does the impossible and plays a sane man in a major motion picture. It certainly won't be Rab the movie.
The Oscar. Okay, and then we'll take it to Broadway, and I'll get one of them Tonys, too.
I'm not taking anything to Broadway. This is Rap Rankings. This is the last place
you're on Broadway.
The only thing will be on Broadway is our posse.
What?
My posse's
what are you talking about?
You got anything else to say?
No. It's something new. I ain't got nothing new to say. I said it all.
Something new?
Something old now.
The truth is there's nothing new. Nothing new under the sun.
Wow.
But if you have a choice between Hell Rel and Jaheim, choose wisely.
Exactly. Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all the other episodes, stop by raprankings.com or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform.